All right, guys, well, we'll get started. So go ahead and come into the middle of your mat. And you want to bring your feet together, toes and heels to touch, and then take a clasp underneath your chin. So we want to cross all the fingers, cross the thumbs, knuckles stay to the chin the whole time. Pull the elbows in, take a little exhale, and then inhale, begin. Slowly let the elbows rise. Take them as high as you can here to frame your face. And then as you exhale, chin up, and then loud H-A-ha sound. Slowly draw the elbows back together, and then arms away from the chest. Inhale again, arms will separate and lift. Bring your head back down to normal. Try to take the elbows up a little more with each round of breath. And then exhale now, chin up, and loud exhale as you push that stale air out. Good, again, now inhale, slow 6 count. Take your time here. I want you to inhale as you stand up a little bit taller at the end to give you more room. And then exhale, nice and loud, pushing the stale air out, but drawing the abdomen in. And inhale. So with every inhale, I want you to see if you can notice your feet expanding in all directions, front, back, and side to side. And then exhale, push that air out, slowly bringing the hands back together, forearms, elbows lax, and inhale. Now legs gonna stay strong the entire time. Weight to heel, stand up taller through the crown of your head. And then exhale loud and fully here. Push that stale air out this morning, but keep the chest up. And inhale, take just a couple more rounds here. The more deeply you can breathe, the more we can start to warm up your body. One more sip of air. And then exhale, let it all go. Keep breathing out until you feel like the lungs are completely empty. And let's take one more. Inhale, nice and slow. Bring your head back down. Now keep taking the elbows up a little more. One more big inhale. And exhale, strongest exhale yet. Even when you think there's no more air left, push the stomach in, exhale a little more, and then relax. Arms down by your side. Take a breath here and just try to keep breathing through your nose. We'll start to warm things up. Bring your arms overhead. Find a clasp, releasing pointer fingers. Tick-tock your body right and left. Just nice and slow, a couple times. Try not to twist. Back to center, little back bend. And then rise up and hinge forward with a flat back. So you can bend your knees here to take the pressure off the hamstrings, lower back. Bring your hands down and then start to pedal the legs a bit right and left. Take a second now. You can shake your head out. You can take a little squat here. Maybe separate the feet. Find a shoulder rinse or a ragdoll. And just always remember every day on the mat's gonna look and feel a little bit different. So just take things slowly today. Let go of any expectation you might be holding on to. Let's bring the feet together. Take your clasp and rise up with that flat back to the top. And we'll set up for Ardha Chandrasana. So I want you to try to work your arms behind the ears if you can. Push your tight, lean back a little bit, reach and stretch up and over to the right side. So first set here, I just want to stop at that first point of tension that you're feeling. Now from the floor, the weight stays in the heels. Make sure you can lift the toes a little bit and then try to tap the legs and move the hips as far to the left as you can. Creating this nice deep stretch to the left side of your body. Being mindful not to collapse down. Now I want you to again try to avoid any twisting in this posture. So the left shoulder is going to come back, right shoulder forward, but then bring your left hip forward a little bit more. Squeezing the arms as much as you can here and know that everything is working. Arms, legs, belly is in, building strength here in the midsection of your body. Now palms together if you've lost your grip. I want you to lift your chin up a little more. Make sure you're looking ahead of you and never looking down at the floor. When we get towards the ends of the postures too, your body will always open up to give you a little more space. So see if you can reach a little bit further, come down another inch, and then release, rise up. Then reset the arms, try to take them back, stand up tall, inhale first, reach, fold over to the left side. Now again, legs and lower body here are active and moving to the right. You might notice a little more weight in the outer edge of the right foot as well. Then square things up in front of you, right shoulder back, right hip forward. Then tighten the arms. If you can, I want the arms behind your ears. It's like you're trying to one day connect your elbows together. And then strong grip. Palms are together. Left hand is pulling that right arm over a little bit more. Keep your chin up the entire time so that we're not cutting off the breath. Then every inhale, I want you to reach further. The exhale will sink you down a little bit more. Now use your strength here. Come down one more time. and then release, rise up. We'll take our first back bend. So I want you to let your head go back and look up at your thumbs. Now tighten up the fronts of your legs here. Big inhale, reach, stretch up. Exhale, slowly start to go back. Now every inhale, lift your chest. As you exhale, go back a little bit further. Keep your eyes open, let your head go, and just keep reaching. Know that your body is meant to bend this way. Now stretch it up, go back one more time, and release. Rise up and hinge. Come down slowly here, flat back all the way to the floor. Walk out the legs a little bit here. Pedal the knees right and left. And we'll come into Utkatasana. Bend your knees, chest to thighs. Wrap your hands back. Try to scoop up underneath your heels so you're stepping on your fingers. Otherwise, grab around the ankles. Bring your head down. Lift your hips and the pull. So first, I want you to focus on the pull here. Try to pull with the arms as much as you can here, creating this tight compression in the front of your body. Letting your head relax completely here. And one day thinking about folding so much that your forehead will touch your shins. Now bump the elbows back and lift your shoulders away from the ears. Try to squeeze your thighs to help that release of your hamstrings. Take one more pull now. Lift your hips, bring your head down, and release. Find your clasp, arms to ears. Inhale, rise up nice and slow. At the top, just relax. Arms down by your side. Take a second here. You can roll your shoulders back. And take our second set. Bring the arms right back up. Same grip here. Now arms back, chin up, reach up, fold over to the right side. So second set, now we want to build from where you left off. Things I want you to check though. Lean back again to the heels, tighten the legs, move the hips to the side. Then find that stretch to the left side of your body, creating as much length and opening as possible. Draw the shoulders down, squeeze the elbows in. Now come down to your deepest point here. One more breath. And slowly release. Then readjust the arms. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold over to the side. Now as we hold, we're using your strength here to increase your flexibility. Everything is working here, never collapsing, but focusing on the reach. So really try to stretch through the hands. Send the arms back a little bit more. Tighten everything up. Come down to your deepest point, and then release, rise up. All right, you guys, second back bend, look up again here. Now big inhale, reach up. Exhale, go all the way back this time. Keep reaching, keep stretching. Know that your body is meant to bend this way. Take the arms back now a little bit further. Here we go. One more inch, reach back, and release, rise up, and hinge forward one more time. Nice and easy to the floor. Walk it out a little bit, maybe shake your head, yes and no. And let's come into that second set of Utkatasana. So again, chest to thighs first, scoop up the heels from the back, maybe pinkies can reach and touch this time. Now head down, hips up, and pull. So increasing circulation here to the legs, to your brain, waking up your body a little bit more. Try to straighten the knees this time as much as possible, but pull down stronger. Now I want you to let your head relax. Make sure you're looking through the legs. Lift your shoulders, elbows back. Take one more pull now, face to shins. And then let's release. Find your grip. And inhale, rise all the way up. And then relax at the top. Bring your arms down. Take a deep breath. And we'll come into our first set of Utkatasana. So you're going to separate your feet hip width. If you want to check too, both of your fists should just fit in between your big toes. Arms extend forward. Gotta keep the chin up. And then go ahead and sit your hips back. So as we sit back here, weights in the heels, a couple things to check. If you look down, I don't want your toes to turn out. So they should be forward. And the knees sometimes collapse in, so bump them out. Lift your chest again, drop the shoulders. Keep actively reaching forward so you can lean back more here. Weight is 100% in the heels. Now try to sit with your thighs parallel to the floor. Come down one more time. And then rise. Push through the heels to come up. And lift your heels. Balance on the toes. Back is going to stay straight. Now bend your knees. So just start with a little bend and then lift your heels again. Keep bending the knees. Keep lifting the heels. Just try to find your balance. Focus your eyes in front of you to create support. Now see if you can bring your hips back down to parallel. Lift the heels one more time, high to the toes. and release. Good, rise up, heels down, knees together. Again, back stay straight again, draw the belly in, inhale, exhale, come down. Now we're gonna glue those thighs together. Try to sit above your heels, don't rest at the bottom if you're coming all the way down. Try not to lean forward. Roll the shoulders back here. Now squeeze those legs a little bit more. Keep it tight now as you rise, nice and easy, up and relax. Good, nice and slow, feet together, take a deep breath. And let's take it one more time. Separate the feet here. Again, just hip width, feet stay parallel. Arms stretch, stomach in, and then sit back here. So sit back again. I want you to feel like you're almost gonna fall back. Then check that the knees haven't pressed in. Chest up, shoulders down. Now sit to your deepest point. Hold it here, one more breath. And release all the way up. Part two, heels lift. Balance, focus here, and then bend the knees. So remember, second set, not as long. Try to sit the hips to the chair. As the hips come down, it gives you more room to lift the heels. This one too, shaking is good. Hold it here, a little more lift. And rise up, feet down, knees in, big inhale. Exhale, bring it down one more time. So go slow here. Keep the legs tight. If you can, hover hips above heels. You shouldn't feel any pain here in the knees. Now, wherever you're at, bounce a couple times, up and down, soft bells, and let's rise up and relax. Feet together, and we'll come into eagle. Arms up overhead. Palms are gonna touch, right arm swings under left, cross elbows, wrists. So palms together, thumbs are across in front of the nose. You can always hold on to shoulders too if that feels better. Now drop the left shoulder, the hips. So weight again is in the heels the whole time. Right leg is gonna come up high and wrap around. So we wanna see if you can tuck the foot back. If the foot doesn't tuck back, just point your toes. No matter where you're at there with the ankle, weight stays back, drop the hips, and lift your chest. There's a baby back bend here. What we're trying to do is wring out all the joints that we just worked in the previous two postures. Now, right hip up, knees to the right, lift the chest, pull the elbows down, and let's release. We'll take it to the other side. Bring your arms up overhead, left arm. Now relax the shoulders, and then swing here. Good, right shoulder down. Now hips back. So drop the hips first, stay low, try not to pop up. Left leg up and over. Tuck the foot if you can. Hips down, upper body back. Now just like before, focus your eyes in front of you. Try not to look down. Square the shoulders and the hips. Now knees to the left. Sit down one more time, elbows to your chest. And release. Let's take a second set. Arms up, right arm under. So this time I want you to see if you can line up your hands more, fingertip to fingertip eventually. Now sit back, right leg, lift and wrap around. So one day, the foot goes around, we're flexing it there. That's when we start to add that ankle joint into play. Now sit down, squeeze the legs tight, lift the chest. One more breath, elbows down, and release. Good. Inhale, left arm under, last one here. Work the hands close. Maybe take an interlace, little stretch of the fingers, elbows down. Now sit, left leg, bring it over. Remember too, you guys, one side is always better. If one side's easy to tuck the foot and one side never goes, that's completely normal. Just try your best. Sit down, upper body back, elbows down, and release. Up, up. Relax your hands. Take a second here. Roll your shoulders back. Grab a sip of water if you'd like. So we're gonna get into our balancing postures now. So next we're standing on a straight leg. Couple things you guys to focus on. So you don't want that standing leg to bend forward or to feel tension in the back of the leg. All the action should be right in your thigh, and the weight's gonna stay a little bit more into the heel. So I want you to imagine your leg is like a post. So it's straight from ankle, knee to hip, never allowing the hip to pop out. So first one we're gonna do, again, we'll take 2 sets of everything, is standing head to knee. So I want you to shift your body weight to your left leg. Tighten up now the quadriceps, so the kneecap is gonna lift. Pick up your right leg and flex your toes. Now take your hands and reach down and grab underneath your foot. So when you grab your foot, however it works for you. If your knee bends a little bit, that's okay. Just try to straighten it back up. Focus here, and then begin the leg out. Flex the toes back, keep the chest up. Now focus here. I want you to steady your breath, and then try to straighten that standing leg again if it's bent. Remember, we have 2 sets. Most important thing you can do is just take your time and go slow. Now, even if you're holding the shin, keep flexing the toes back here, and take your time. If you fall out, come back in. If the legs are both straight now, let's bend the elbows. Elbows bend here, but legs are tight. Flex the toes, 1 more breath. And then try to release in reverse order. 2 to 1, set the foot down, stand up tall. Remember too, both sides will feel different. So shift your body weight to the right leg. Tighten up the thigh, tighten the glute as well. Look forward the whole time. Left leg up, flex the toes. Try the foot. Now you can walk the hands down, knee out, whatever works for you. I want thumbs on the bottom of the foot, and then lift your chest back up. Slowly begin to kick the leg out, and then pause here. Again, take your time. Remember, not in the hot room. Let the hamstrings open up nice and easy. Now I want you to bring your left foot to the center a little more. See if you can drop your left hip back. Now chest up. Always think that we're shining through the collarbones here, never rounding forward. Tighten up that foundation leg. Again, too, if you do fall, try to come right back into it here. Now, wherever you're at, flex the toes again. If your legs are straight, bend the elbows. 1 more breath, and then release. Reverse if you can, nice and slow. Maybe take a little back bend, roll the shoulders back, and then we'll take second set. So what we're gonna do with second set today is we're gonna move 1 breath for each part, and we'll see if we can hold that head to knee for 10 counts. So we'll count you guys through everything here. Go ahead and shift back to the left leg. Find your focal point, right leg lifts, toes flexed. Okay, part 1, here we go. Reach down, get your foot. Now inhale your chest up. Exhale, kick the heel forward, flex the toes. Inhale again. Exhale, bend the elbows down here. Touch the calf muscle. Then look down at your standing big toe. Bring your head to your knee. Hold it here now for 10, 9, 8. Give it a shot even if you're close. Just try here. 3, 2, 1 more breath. And release. Good. Come out. Nice. Just relax for a second. Take a deep breath with me. And we'll take it to the other side. All right, last one here. Remember, this is the hardest of the balancing postures anyways. You're almost there. Shift over. Okay, left leg up, toes flexed, and then reach down. So try to get webbing to webbing. Chest up, left leg out, toes back. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows. Then take it to head to knee. Just look down at your standing big toe. Round down, touch the head to the leg. Then stay here again. 3 breaths pretty much is all you're gonna do to hold. Try your best now. 1 more time, big inhale, and then release. Come out nice and slow. If you want to, again, you can take that little back bend, whatever feels good. And we'll come into a standing bow. Right elbow comes into the hip. You're gonna drop your hands straight back. Grab the inside arch of your foot or right at the ankle. Drop your knee back down, left arm up, palm forward. Okay, first set, take it slow. Inhale, reach up, and then open the chest and kick. Point the toes here. Just take your time. We just want to think about slowly bringing the upper body down. Keep kicking as much as you can, trying to separate the foot away from your body. We're also creating this nice separation of the shoulders. So let the chest open. You want to think that your arms are going to go into one straight line in front of you. If you do fall again, just come back into it here. Now we're almost to the end on the first set. What I want you to do is bring your upper body down a little bit more. Look forward over that middle finger. 1 more big kick on this side, toes up, and release. Rise, relax down, deep breath. A lot of times people hold their breath on that one. Okay, other side. Left elbow in, reach back, grab the foot. Make sure all your fingers are together. Try not to let the thumb go to the bottom of the foot. Drop the knee down, right arm up. Eyes forward. Inhale, stretch, and then kick. Now, let your left shoulder fall back. Right shoulder is going to stretch out and away from you. Toes pointed, and then chin up here. You want to try to think that your chin is by your shoulder the whole time, and then again, look down over your middle finger. Keep pointing the toes up here. As the upper body comes down though, chest is tall. Now keep reaching, keeping. Bring the knee back down and kick again. Now one more breath, kick and reach. And then release. Let's rise and relax. Okay, second set here. We're only gonna hold it for 5 counts. Bring the right elbow back in, reach down. Grab the same spot you did on the other side. Drop the knee, left arm up. Here we go, inhale, reach. Now exhale, kick, come down here for 5, 4, 3, 2, one more time, big kick. And let's release, rise and relax. Okay, one more side. Left elbow, left hip, reach down. Grab where you did on the other side. Drop the knee, that will help with your balance. Right arm high. Inhale, now stretch. Exhale, kick. 5, 4, 3, get to your deepest point. Here, time, kick and reach. And release, rise up and relax. So go ahead and step to the back of your mat here. Our last balancing posture is Tula Dandasana, or balancing stick. 2 sets again here, 10 seconds each side. Arms up, clasp the hands just like before. Squeeze the arms to the ears. Right foot first, step forward, point your toes, and hinge forward, turning your body into a capital T. Now look forward here, but keep squeezing the arms to the ears. Now stretch and lift the leg, point your toes, and release. Up, step back. Other side, left foot, point, and then slowly hinge forward. Your time here, equal stretching, equal reaching here. Now drop your right hip, lift the leg again, and rise up. Step back, relax the arms for a second here. We'll take that one more time, heart's pumping. Remember, this is your cardio posture. Bring the arms up. Strong grip, focus the eyes. Right foot step. Toes point and come down. Now I want you to really reach here as much as you can. Squeeze the arms in, lift the leg one more time, big reach, and release up and back. And then last side, left foot step, right toes point, and come down here. Once you think you've gone to parallel, that's when we want to stretch and lengthen out a little bit more. So chest down, leg up, drop that hip down as well. And let's release, up and back, bring the arms down, and then just go ahead and turn to the side so that you're facing the long edge of your mat. Bring your arms up, touch your palms, take a giant step out. So we want a nice wide stance here. Good rule of thumb is if you look at your hands, you want wrists on top of goals, and then I want you to turn your toes in. Lift your chest, inhale, and hinge forward. So coming in with a flat back, take your hands now, see if you can lift your heels and step on your fingers. Otherwise, grab around the ankles. Now, chest up, begin to pull your upper body down. Now, as we begin to fold here, legs are straight as possible first. Keep your head up as you fold. I want you to think nose to the floor one day. Arms are working, though we have to use strength to help to get that flexibility gain. Now, as you tighten up the legs, lean to your toes and squeeze your thighs. Lift your chest again and lift the shoulders. Bring your elbows to your shins. Now start to fold in a little bit more. Let's take one more big here. And then release. Take the arms out wide. Inhale, rise. First set of triangle. Turn your right toes out. And then begin to lunge into your right knee. So I want you to sit all the way down. Try to get your thigh parallel to the floor. Flip your palms, move your arms in, come down. Right elbow inside of right knee. So elbow inside the knee, look down for me really quick. Make sure you can see your big toe, so we're pushing the knee out. And then look up. Make sure the left hand is directly up at 12 o'clock. Now the weight is all gonna stay in the right heel. So push down to the heel, but try not to scrunch the toes. And then tighten up the back leg so you can press to the pinky edge of your foot and see if you can drop that left hip a little bit more. Draw the low belly in, lift the chest, and then separate the shoulders apart. Tuck your chin into your shoulder to protect your neck, and then sit down one more time. And release, rise, and switch the feet. So if you look down, heels should still be lined up. Turn the back toes in a little bit. and then sit down. So lunge here, maybe bounce a couple times, flip the palms, move and down. So we want to find that elbow to knee connection to push out. Sometimes we get this kind of pull in of the knee. The hips are getting a little tight. We're spending a lot of time seated. So I'm going to actively press. If you need support though, just rest the elbow on the knee so the upper body doesn't collapse. As the upper body stays lifted, that's how we're building and maintaining strength through the midsection. Now tighten the back leg, drop the back hip. Stretch through the arms like you're trying to touch your foot and the ceiling at the same time. Drop your chin down, sit one more time, and release. Push up, turn the foot in, bring the arms up and the feet together. And then relax here for a second. We're going to just stand tall, take a breath. And we'll take those one more time. Bring the arms up, touch the hands, step out. This time taking shoulder rinse today. Bring the hands back, interlace your fingers. Lift your chest, and then fold all the way down. At the bottom, I'm going to let your head relax here. You can shake it out a little bit, maybe flip the grip, tighten the legs. One more deep breath. And release. Look forward, rise up, arms out. Okay, second set of triangle, here we go. Right foot out. Now sit down. Try to sit deeper here. Flip the palms, move the arms, come in. Right elbow, right knee. Hand is forward, triangle shape between fingers and toes, triangle shape between rib cage and thigh. Now belly in, little twist. Open the chest and look up. Squeeze the fingers. Now we're going to stretch the arms apart. Sit down one more time to your deepest point. And let's release. Push up through the right foot and then switch. Take a deep breath. Here we go, you guys. One more time. Sit down. Flip the palms, move the arms. Left hand forward, right arm high. Remember, strongest posture here. Challenge yourself to sit. Working every joint in your body. Build that strength now. Open the hip, drop it down. Reach up one more time. Last breath. And release. Push up, and then bring the arms up and the feet together. Relax your hands down. Roll the shoulders back. Stand up tall. Okay, arms up overhead. Fingers straight, thumbs crossed. Right foot only, step out halfway. And then I want you to turn so your right leg is forward. And you're going to square your hips by bumping the left hip forward. Now try to draw the arms behind the ears, reach up and tuck your chin, roll it forward here. Bend your knee, set the hands down, and find a forehead to knee connection. Now as we find a forehead to knee connection, that's what I want you to focus on first here. You want to really be tucking the chin strong into the chest, feeling compression in the throat. And what we're trying to do there is work to compress the thyroid and the parathyroid gland. So really working here to give this nice flush to the immune system, also boosting metabolism. Bring the left hip forward, the right hip back. Try to straighten the arms. Take one more breath here, tuck the chin. And inhale, let's rise. Roll up slowly, arms and ears together. Pivot on the heels. So the left foot is front. Bump the right hip forward. Try to work the arms back, reach up, tuck the chin, bend the knee, and roll down. So I always want you to bend the knee first, plant your hands, forehead to knee, and then you can try to straighten the leg back a little bit more. A lot of times we tend to fall into our flexibility here. So if your hamstrings are flexible, try not to push back to where that back hip pops up. So you're going to keep the hips squared and the weight is in that left leg the entire time. Now keep tucking your chin. You want to try to look and gaze towards the navel. Bring the hands closer. Take one more breath. And let's rise. Inhale, come up. Turn to the side. Relax the arms, step the feet together. Take a breath. We're going to take this one more time here. Bring the arms up. Now cross the other thumb over the top. Right foot out. Pivot the heels. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll all the way down. Hands down, head to knee. Now I want you to try to straighten the arms in front of you. See if you can squeeze the biceps in tight. Try to now create a gap here between the belly and the thigh. So round and lift the shoulders. Keep the head there. Take one more breath. Exhale, straighter. Inhale, release. Roll it up, straighten the knee while you come up. Let's turn other side. Here we go, you guys. One more time. Square the hips, arms back, reach and tap. Roll down, head down, forehead to knee. Now, this posture, the compression you feel should be so great that you can still breathe through your nose, but you shouldn't be able to talk here. Now, belly up, shoulders lift. Try to see if you can balance with the hands together. Take one more breath. Now, straighten the leg a little more. And let your inhale breath bring you up slowly with control. Turn to the side and then relax. Step your feet together, arms down, and we'll come into tree and toe stand before we get to the floor. Go ahead and shift your body weight to your left leg again. Stand up tall. Right leg is gonna lift, grab underneath the foot, pull your foot up here to your hip crease, and then slowly allow that right hip to open down. Right hand to heart center. Now, just like before, I want to look forward, maybe slightly up. Try to avoid looking down. Now, really quickly, if you feel any pain or pressure in that right leg, just set your foot on your calf muscle, hands to heart center. It's really important here to take your time. Let the action come from the hip. Don't force the knee. Tuck the hips under a little bit. Lift the chest. Roll the shoulders down your back. One more breath. Good. Let's release the right leg. Just relax your arms down for a second here. Other side, remember both sides will feel different. Shift your weight. Try not to bump this hip. Stand up tall. Grab underneath. Keep the knee here higher than your foot as you place the foot to the hip. Hold it tight. Let that left hip begin to open. Left hand to your chest. Level your shoulders. Good. Find your focal point in front of you and breathe. Now toes are pointed. Try to get the bottom of the foot to completely turn out. Stand up taller. One more inhale. And let's release. Come out slowly. Relax for a second here. Okay, one more set of tree. Option to work through toe stand. Shift over. And then again, let's pick up the right foot. Knee up. Place the foot to the hip. Maybe creating a little more space this time here. Again, no pain, no tension. Roll the left shoulder back. And then toe stand. To come into it, you're gonna bend your hips back, bend that standing leg. Upper body forward. Bring the hands forward, see if you can touch the floor or even sit down. Don't force it. Remember, you can always hold halfway. If you're able to sit down, slowly try to walk the hands around to the center of your body. Chest, looking forward. Bring one hand up to heart center, maybe alternating or bringing both hands to touch. Wherever you're at, one more breath to hold. And then let's release. Come out nice and slow. If you're in toe stand, hold your foot to support your knee the most. And let's release. Good. Bring that leg down. One more side. Shift over. Scoop it up. Now you're able to try toe stand on this side if this feels like your stronger side, even if you didn't on the other side. One side is always a little more forgiving. When you bend the standing leg, it just makes it a million times easier to get the hands to come down. And then again, just play with the postures no matter where you're at. This is that time. Calm your body down, your breath. One more time. Balance here. And we'll all start to release nice and slow here. Feet together, arms down by your side. Let's take a breath. We'll get to the floor. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, draw your hands to heart center. And then take a bow here to your standing practice. Let's come into a quick Shavasana. Go ahead and